Okay, Sagittarius. I'm trying to get these readings done. Kept hitting a brick wall with the Scorpio reading. How you guys been feeling? What's going on with you? How have the energies been treating you? It's been a little bit back and forth, but you know, the past couple of days for me, it's been like, oh, I'm kind of tired. So how you guys holding up? All right. So glad I got over that Scorpio reading. Man, it was awful. Okay. The final product isn't so bad, but I had to keep redoing their reading, so I don't know. I don't even know why I'm complaining to you about it, so I don't even know. Maybe you know of a Scorpio or something that could be going through something. All right. Sagittarius, what do you got? What do we got for you? What's going on, Sag? Sagittarius, what do you got for Sagittarius? Seven of Cups. Okay. Surprise. Something happening. Somebody coming up to surprise you. Something that you weren't expecting. Maybe somebody come up behind you, probably even while you're window shopping. Maybe bumping into somebody. Bumping into a past person or a past lover. Hierophant. Okay. So somebody that you maybe thought was boring. Okay. Somebody that you thought was boring. Okay. Queen of Cups. All right. All right. I can't help but get something about maybe bumping into somebody. Like literally, like, I mean, look at this picture. So you have this guy right here. Looks like he's out here window shopping. They're out shopping and they're just like, oh my God, there he is. I haven't seen him in forever and I don't know how I'm going to handle this. Oh my God. You know, that's what it's reminding me of. Okay. Now, somebody could be very, very strict by the rules, you know, yada, yada, yada. This could even be, you know, maybe a couple people were doing, why am I getting something about this? It could have been somebody conspiring behind this person's back. You know, maybe this is a person, they're very, very, they're good. You know, they're by the book. Maybe they're deemed as boring. They don't have any fun. They don't live dangerously. They don't cause problems. They don't cause drama. You know, they do their thing. They serve the Lord, you know, they pay their taxes, you know, they do all the right things. You know, that's just boring. You know, I can't help but guess something like that. All right. They mow their lawn, you know, everything's clean, you know. And there could be a couple people that are just like, you know, I don't know. So somebody who's probably decent. You know, maybe there's somebody, couple people or somebody in particular trying to conspire behind their back. All right. Now, you have this Queen of Chalices. Now, I just saw the Four of Swords and there's the Death card. And Page of Swords. Is it possible that you had, whoever it is that you could be bumping into, could be somebody that you turned your back on? Maybe they were disloyal to you. Okay. It's Tarot of a New Vision, by the way. So it's seeing things very differently. All right. Seeing things from a different angle, different perspective, you know, a bit more contemplation. So, Two of Cups. Why does this keep seeming to be like a recurring theme? What is going on? You know, I'm getting tired of some of these these readings are regurgitating the same stuff over and over again. Three of Wands. Okay, so whoever this is, let's say there's somebody that, you know, let's say you could be bumping into an ex. You could be watching an ex. Somebody could be watching your ex, reporting back to you. Do I think that's what it is? No, technically no. I feel like we're going to be bumping into an ex. Or somebody that you used to have a lot in common with. On the other hand, I mean, I can't help but get something from the past, all right? I don't know why I'm getting it. However, let's try something different, okay? Let's say this is brand new. Because I can't help but get something about while you're out and about. I'm literally getting window shopping with this. You might bump into somebody, and maybe at first you're like, this person's kind of boring. They're not really my type. I like to play a little bit more. Maybe you might realize that, hey, you know what? If I look into myself, this person's really not that bad. They're pretty decent. So you could definitely be meeting somebody brand new. Maybe somebody that isn't generally your type. Okay. Let's see where this is going. Star card at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Nice. You should be moving. So you got the star. And look, here's the Wheel of Fortune. You know what, Sag? These are actually really, really good. I'm like literally seeing this in it. Okay. There's something very... I'm not looking at that. I'm not even looking at that. I'm not even looking at it. Can't help it. There's somebody in the background. There's somebody around. You know what? Technically, there's somebody that's lurking around everyone. I don't know who this person is, but I'll tell you what, they're getting on my nerves. Because it's like there's somebody around. It's like in the background. Oh, why am I getting... Why am I getting Children of the Corn? The one who walks behind the rose. Because these are good cards. There's like somebody that's like lurking around everyone. This page has been out for a while for like nearly every sign. Well, I don't know. I can't remember like my recorded readings. I have like a bunch of recorded readings I have to load up. But all of my lives, this page is on my last nerve. Okay? So, now, let me tell you what. You have something incredible here. I don't know if you've... It feels like, you know, for some of you, you've recently met somebody. Okay? This could be something that could turn into something very, very incredibly beautiful. You both share the same ideas or the same thing. Now, this Nine of Wands is... Somebody could be like, okay, maybe we're taking things too fast. Maybe we need to kind of take a step back. Or if there is somebody lurking around, somebody maybe needs to not promote or not show too much that, you know, hey, I'm seeing somebody new, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, because I'm telling you, there's somebody around. There is somebody around that somebody needs to protect themselves from. And whatever this is, it's incredible. It's beautiful. So definitely somebody that you could have met. Somebody new. Okay. I can't help but for some of you, there is something about a past aspect here. So let's say there could be something here where, let's say something was going very well with a particular person, and then somehow this, you know what? Yeah. This is a pattern. This is a pattern. I had that, I'm being reminded of that Wheel of Fortune. And what else did I have? Give me more on this Nine of Wands. Death in reverse. Yeah, this Fool. I feel like it's almost, I don't know if this is making any sense. Somebody that probably keeps having new beginnings. They keep starting over. But then something continues to happen over and over again. There's something here about someone who doesn't want to let something go. They don't want to let something go. Now, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? One aspect can be somebody who is an ex who kind of keeps coming around and they don't want to let something go. And they continue to keep going down that road. And maybe they keep having these beautiful new beginnings with people, but then they destroy it because of something about either somebody's ex or somebody else that kind of keeps coming in and more or less cock blocking somebody. Okay. If it isn't that, perhaps there's someone who they'll meet people and everything is beautiful and going good, but then something about them, they have this like little thing inside of them where they get freaked out, or they become, or they could be all in, and then all of a sudden they pull back and they start reverting back to old ways or old tendencies. And then they end something, or they cause something to end because they get like really, really standoffish. Or then they kind of like throw up stuff about, a certain person or a certain ex. My ex did this and my ex did that. Hangman, you got the Chariot. Five of Swords. Who is this? I mean, you know what? I there's no real reason to keep digging into it. So, whatever this is, how does this fit for you? There could either be, and I feel like, you generally probably get a lot of good opportunities. And there's probably somebody that, he who walks behind the rose. I keep getting that. So in the movie, I think that's like it's like a demon. It's like a demon. I know the movie Children of the Corn was very, very creepy. When I watched it as a kid, it really didn't bother me so much when I was a kid. But when I became an adult and watched Children of the Corn, I was like, ooh, that's even more creepy than when I was a kid, it didn't bother me because I didn't understand it on a psychological level. But watching it now as an adult, I'm like, damn, it's creepy. Okay. So it's something very, demonic. There could be somebody that's either around somebody that has some very bad intentions, and they probably do things in order to sabotage another person, whether this is an ex-romantic partner who kind of sticks around and just keeps doing this too, or it could be a friend that's hanging around somebody and they don't realize it. They're just kind of like in the background. They're just kind of like lingering around watching somebody. Watching somebody through the cornfield. I'm watching what you're doing. I'm going to destroy it. Something like that. Okay? Or, let's say this could be, you or somebody that you're dealing with. Maybe they have some kind of like demon on their back. I'm speaking metaphorically. Don't get freaked out, okay? I know people tend to take these things too far. Okay? So let's say there's some sort of a nagging or a gnawing energy, that causes somebody to kind of react in a certain way. We call it something as demon. We all have a demon and an angel, okay? So it's something like that where they have something that, this dark side of themselves comes out and wants to scratch because it gets scared because maybe somebody hasn't really dealt with something. They maybe haven't dealt with any kind of, past scarring or anything like that. All right? And it's something that they just haven't dealt with. They can't seem to let something go. All right? That's what I got. I think I'm going to leave it there. So, literally, all right, Five of Swords is like a competition, It could be that, let's say, things go very, very good, and then somebody wants to end it or sabotage it. They want to destroy it. Maybe they like to, here you go. Here's something wild. There could be somebody that maybe they like the capturing and the trapping of something when it's new and when it's fresh. And then when the novelty of it wears off after, a few months or so, they're like, all right, I'm done. I got to destroy this. I got to get rid of it so I can find something else new because I need that high. I need that that dopamine, which is a very narcissistic, way of looking at something. They need the dopamine high of something brand new. They need new. They need a high. They need that excitement of it. Okay? So they hurry up and they end something. Something could be going very, very beautiful, and then they kind of revert back to this and they get rid of it. Sabotage it. And then they can move on to something else. And somebody may be realizing that. There could even be a lot of people who are aware of this. I mean, if you look right here, you know, a lot of people watching, you know. All right. That's what I got. I'm going to leave it there. All right, Sag. I don't know. So you tell me. Drop it in the comments. All right. Why don't you give me a thumbs up, please? Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If there's anything in this reading that was confusing, don't pay attention to it. Don't make it fit if it isn't yours. Okay? There should be no confusion. Now, there may be a lot of aspects of this reading that will make sense for you, and then there's other things that won't. Okay? So whatever it is that doesn't make sense to you, probably is not yours. It could be somebody else's. Okay? If you know that this is your reading, everything I said will make complete, perfect sense. There will be no confusion. All right? That's it. Good luck, and I'll see you next week.